What's going on, YouTube? Now, last year I had the pleasure of reviewing Google's first foray into the foldable phone market, which was the Pixel Fold. Now in 2024, we're taking a look at its successor. You might think they would call it the Pixel Fold 2, but Google, in their infinite wisdom, opted for the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. It's a bit of a mouthful, sure, but we'll see if this is more than just a simple iteration. Now, let's start off with the differences, right? The first thing you'll notice is the Pixel 9 Pro Fold's significantly larger front display. Gone is that passport style form factor from the Pixel Fold that I really love. In fact, that's one of the things that I gave the most credit to was its size. But it's been replaced by a spacious 6.3 inch screen that rivals the Pixel 9. Now, we're talking about 120Hz refresh rate and a blinding 3000 nits of peak brightness. Really good. It is a little bit more typical of the competition now. Unfolded, it is a massive 8 inches, making it one of the largest foldables available in the States. You'll notice that you now have smaller and even bezels, which is a big improvement from last year. And what about the screen quality? Well, it's simply stunning. You no longer get that plasticky feel from the original Fold. This is a high-end 120Hz super bright beauty. Amazing for playing games, watching anime, movies, and all forms of media consumption. It has thinner bezels, rounded corners, and a fantastic color calibration that makes this a truly immersive display. Now beyond that screen, you'll notice the build quality was a major upgrade. Last year I mentioned that the Pixel Fold set the standard for the new Pixel 9s, and I was completely right. The Pixel 9 Pro Fold is incredibly thin and light, especially for a foldable. Now it still has a noticeable heft compared to a standard smartphone, but the combination of its thinness and its surprising lightness for a foldable makes it surprisingly comfortable to use every single day. Another change is on the back. You'll find instead of a typical Pixel visor, you have a large rectangular camera bump. It's a bit of a departure from the Pixel signature visor design, and I'm not too sure how I feel about it. You see, it's a bit bulky and it makes the Pixel 9 Pro Fold prone to wobbling. Now, it's not a big deal breaker though, nothing too crazy. Speaking of the cameras, this is a Pixel, and it does carry the Pro moniker. So you'd expect this to be like a Pixel 9 Pro level performance, right? Sadly, that's not the case, you see. While it's still a strong contender in the foldable space, it is the weakest camera system in the Pixel 9 lineup. Now in daylight, it's going to be fine. You'll have sharp, detailed images, contrasty, everything you'll love about a Pixel Photo. But it's in low light that it tends to fall apart. You see, in low light, performance suffers from noise and softness, and the same goes for its video recording. Now, features like Video Boost help, but it can't fully compensate for the smaller sensor's limitations. And under the hood, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is actually packing in the same Tensor G4 processor that you get on the Pixel 9 and the 9 Pro. This is a 2-generation leap from the Pixel Fold. And while it may not benchmark as high as some of the competitors from Apple, Samsung, or even MediaTek, it does deliver smooth and responsive experience every day. Gaming performance has actually been really solid, even when playing some demanding titles like Call of Duty or Genshin Impact. Personally, I've been using it on Zenless Zone Zero. I was able to get it running smoothly at high settings, although there were a few occasional frame drops. Now the Tensor G4 also brings improvements behind the scenes, such as improved efficiency and better thermals. This also has that vapor chamber cooling system that you see in the Pixel 9 Pro series. So what does this do? This gives you much better battery life and much more stable performance. See, on a typical day, I can easily get to like 10 PM with juice to spare. Now that's primarily using the outer display, but much better than the original Pixel Fold. Heavy use, especially with the internal display, will drain the battery faster. But like I said, it is an improvement over the original Fold. Just don't expect to have like iPhone 16 Pro Max or Pixel 9 Pro XL level battery. It's just not going to happen on a foldable. And of course you do get that full Pixel software experience, complete with Android 14 out the box and recently updated to Android 15. What that means is you're still going to get that Pixel goodness. You're going to get call screening, Pixel Studio, Gemini Live. You're going to get a buttery smooth performance backed with AI powered features. Multitasking is great, but still limited to only 2 apps in split screen mode. And hopefully we'll have a better windowed mode that I've seen in some betas come to the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. But until then, it is a bit limited compared to its competitors. Alright, so what's the verdict? In my experience, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is a fantastic foldable. One of my favorites, one of the best in the States. It is a huge leap forward from its predecessor. It's lightweight, has a beautiful display, decent battery life for a foldable, and a fairly decent camera system. However, at $1,800, it is a significant investment, and with the camera battery life and some of its performance falling short of pro expectations, it isn't the most powerful foldable on the market, and some people might find their dollars better spent elsewhere. But for sheer experience, it's amazing. You see, despite these shortcomings, I find myself reaching for the Pixel 9 Pro Fold more and more. Its combination of productivity and its fun factor and its cool factor in general is really hard to beat. It's a major win for the Pixel lineup, and I am excited to see what Google does in its next foldable iteration, if we get one. But hey, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you want to see Google do with the foldables in the future. Do you want to see Google pull out a flip phone? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I'm kind of hoping they do, just to, set the competition a little higher. But until next time, thanks for watching. Thanks for letting me talk about tech, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.